timed out. Dog, I was doing so well. I was one under par. Do you know how good that is in that game? Fucking amazing, dog. All right, so we're just gonna chill. Watching right now. I think it's the men's like 10,000 meters. So this is actually an important race. Here we go. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Oh, dude, it's Og. How are you, Og? Yeah, I can. Long time no see. What's going on, baby? We are live streaming our life 24/7, 365. LFG, same old shit. But as you see, I've got 1,000 people in this fucking Discord, and I've created robots that are taking over a platform known as Kick. If you've ever heard of Kick, I'm taking it over. That's amazing. So you knew exactly whose they were, right? Oh, yeah. So I've been banned on Kick, so I'm not streaming on Kick. Yeah. But as you can tell, these are devastating bots. If you saw them just randomly, you can imagine like they're going out all over the internet. Yeah, exactly. So quite meta. It's a small world, as they say. And these bots are fucking taking over. This is how I'm gonna get famous. Through these fucking bots. Why? I'm everywhere. I am fucking everywhere. I've got four of them going 24/7. We get random ass motherfuckers who come in here all the time and say hi. So we have Og. Og is my friend from like Instagram from like years ago. We have Frosty. Frosty's my friend from Kick. Basically, I got in with one of the major streamers on Kick, and Frosty learned about my stream from that person. And then we have Tin Tam, who learned about me from my bots and was on my podcast recently. Did you know I started a podcast, Og? Yep. It's on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartMedia. It's on Apple Music and Amazon Music. Just type Rabbi Rothschild podcast. So what I do, you're good. Absolutely. That's okay. So I started this Discord about a month ago, and so we have 1,000 people in it, which is a pretty good start. And yeah, more and more people randomly join just because these bots are always going. And if you check out my AMA on Reddit, have you seen my AMA on Reddit? Okay, so my podcast is just at Rabbi Rothschild. If you go to that on YouTube and on Reddit, type Rabbi Rothschild AMA in the Reddit search, and you'll see it. It's got like 300 questions in it. It's going to be the world's largest, though. It has really good questions, though, like what are 100 ways we can travel faster than the speed of light? And what are 100 ways we can extend a life? That kind of shit. Word. Excellent. So it's really actually I'm the wrong person that you want to talk with whom you want to speak about that because I'm not yet 40 years old. And according to traditional Jewish and really any kind of Jewish mysticism. And also, perhaps you should have children, be married, some other things too. So I am not yet at that point in my life, and I'm doing my best to spread the word. But yeah, one of my plans is to actually get uh, to take a perhaps in-depth course in Maryland. There, one is taught, and I'd like to travel there for it, where you can get a university degree on it. But I plan on doing that. I think it's a year. Absolutely. So I plan on doing that when I'm 40. That's kind of my plan for my 40th birthday. I'm 38, so not too far off. How things been for you? Are you in England still? Phenomenal. Well, essentially, how many more years do you have? Excellent. If you do have a chance to see uh, my what do you my podcast, it is basically a multifaceted strategy that I have where it gives me the ability to be featured on another creator's stream for like 30 minutes, which, if they're a big creator, that can get me hundreds of views perhaps. So I basically don't really care that much about the podcast, meaning, like, I know it's not going to be the next Joe Rogan experience. My thing is vlogging, my thing is live streams. But if anything, it allows me to get my foot in the door with someone on their stream to be able to discuss for 30 minutes or so the same questions. I ask everybody the exact same 73 questions. You know Vogue magazine, right? Excellent. So Vogue magazine has this 73 question series that they ask people and that people upload to YouTube and such. So I just took those questions and slightly modified them. And so if anybody probably would like the podcast, it's you, because it's a lot of fashion related stuff. Yeah. Well, you should. Vogue's an important. You're going to be in it someday. They're pretty predictable, but if you want to take a look, you certainly can. But yeah, so what I do is ask everybody the same 72 questions, and what does it do for me? Well, it gets them to check out my social media. Additionally, it allows me to stream on their stream, which is great. Did you see my Reddit AMA yet? Yeah, it's pretty extensive. But take a look at it when you can, 'cause there's some really good shit in there, and I only plan on adding to it. And what's gonna happen? I am currently spamming Kick. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, I have two pieces of wisdom on the topic. Why are we cutting our dicks off? And our dicks could have been longer. Word. So yeah, I'm anti-circumcision. I'm very pro regrowth, foreskin regrowth, and you can do that. Most people don't. You can do it with human growth hormone, and there are ways to stretch it. Yeah, but in the future, we'll be able to restore the foreskin perhaps completely, given enough time. Yeah. So as you can tell, like right off the bat, I'm anti-circumcision. Now, at least, exactly. If you want to do it once you're an adult, knock yourself out. Yep. So I would honestly say that we're the silent majority of people. Once I am able to talk with Jews and I'm able to talk with even rabbis and say, look, we're not getting rid of the ceremonial bris. We're still gonna do a pinprick like we do with a male convert who's been circumcised. Correct. So so the same thing can be done. It doesn't say in the Bible what a circumcision necessarily is. It doesn't go into graphic detail. It is just something that we know that Abraham, from which he rested afterward, and we assume that this is what it was, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's what it had to be. It doesn't go into great detail. Like, name stuff that you think's interesting in it because there's some really interesting shit. Yeah. So I think I have in there like a list of like at least like 20 ways to figure out how the earth is round. So whenever any flat earth person is like, "Hey, let's have this debate." I'll be like, "Yo, dog, just read all of those and once you can essentially debate or you can um find flaws in any of the logic of them, then we'll talk. But until then, I don't really have time to waste with you." Oh, you're a flat earther? Is that is that true? Are you a flat earther? Og, can you hear me? Og, Og, Og. Yo, can you hear me? Yep, I can. You're cool. Uh, so you're a flat earther? Hold on. I'm not gonna lie to you that there's a lot of faked NASA images of Earth. I get all that, but read through them. Like you can see the curvature of the Earth if you are on some parts of the Earth. Like I've seen it. I've been in Utah, and it's so fucking flat there that you can see the curvature of the Earth. You can also see the curvature of the Earth at sea. No, you can see that it's like a little lower in the periphery of your vision. That's okay. That's okay. So if you're ever at sea again, what you want to do is go to the highest point that you can find, because this used to be something that you could see from the crow's nest. People used to describe being able to see the curvature of the Earth from the crow's nest. Hold on. Let's talk about that one because you're more accurate on that. We've been to space, but the space we've been to is known as low Earth orbit. Yep, yeah, that's all horseshit. That's all horseshit, dog. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, dude, and you shouldn't be. A lot of them are doctored. A lot of them have been edited. They'd say they're doctored, they add color to them. Absolutely. It's a blob versus a really colorful, like gaseous, mixture. Yeah, I'm 100% with you on that one. So let's let, let's 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 not throw out the baby with the bathwater though. Just because perhaps the Apollo program was faked, or at least the Apollo program took place, but perhaps they didn't go all the way, that they were only in low Earth orbit. Okay, that does not necessarily mean that the Earth is flat. You recognize that. It just means that you don't want to believe anything that came from their missions, perhaps. I understand. So look at some of those other things that are on there that you can notice. There's the oh, I forget what it's called, but it's on there. It's like number 6 or something. There's this force that you can see where water spins in a certain direction in the northern hemisphere and the opposite direction in the southern hemisphere. The Coriolis effect. Right. So you can, this is a documented thing. If you take still water in the northern hemisphere, very slowly you'll get a Coriolis effect where it has the spin, and then in the southern hemisphere you'll get the opposite spin. I mean, there's a lot more evidence of it too. But read through those. It gives like 100 reasons that are just flat out really difficult to um, just deflect. That one's just about Earth's flatness. Or I'm sorry, like reasons why the Earth is round. Now, uh, if you want to know, at least this is my this is what I know on the subject. If you had the all of the theories, alternative theories out there, like flat Earth and all that other stuff, okay, you can basically believe all of them except flat Earth. So basically, what they do is they say, oh, whatever it may be, you you're anti whatever, pick any word that you want. That's such a crazy idea. You're probably so crazy you believe in the flat earth. They can always use the flat earth as their point of you're absolutely positively nuts. And it's like, no, I don't believe in that. I just believe that there are people in government who perhaps are taking advantage of the system. Well, people say people think who think that there are people at the top in government who aren't doing the things for the people. Those people are radicals. They are also people who might also believe in the flat earth. It's like, no, I don't believe that. I can believe in a circular, like a round earth, and I can also believe that once people get into power, they let it go to their heads and they can abuse it. There's a certain phrase, the phrase is something like, what is it? Um, unlimited, unlimited power wields unlimited power, something like that. Um, what is the word? Oh, it's a phrase that I used to know really well. I can't believe I'm forgetting it. Anyway, um, if you don't check power in your leadership, it will essentially become abusive. And for me to have those feelings, I think it's probably a majority of people. This is the phrase: absolute power governs absolutely. So what does that mean? When you give up all the power to someone, like we have to the government, then they govern absolutely. Yeah, so that's a really good one. I yeah. Um, I am someone who thinks those are probably traditional beliefs. I personally think that we, as you know, don't die, or that perhaps even if we do, there's a way to revivify the human body, basically to bring them back. So I think Shoal and perhaps Gan Eden were just ideas that were perhaps brought about just so that people exactly, exactly, until and it made people feel okay with how the world works, but in reality, what's going to happen? Either you're going to like be in the state of nothingness for a certain period of time until someone perhaps revivifies you, which is a possibility. They'll bring you back from the dead. And if you think about it, given enough time, if we had virtually infinite time, we would get really, really bored on Earth. We would want to do absolutely everything on Earth, including bring back all of the people who had ever died. We would want to learn how to fly. We would want to learn how to never die. We would want to learn how to do absolutely everything on Earth. Hey, there's a very good page. I know you'll appreciate that. It's on Wikipedia. Okay, Wikipedia um, questions. There's like an unanswered questions. So if it were like, all right, Rabbi, say you went viral tonight, which if it happened, uh, what are you going to say? Um, I would say there's a list of questions that I want to read to the world because these are the things that I want the youth of the world on which to focus in the future. So this is the Wikipedia page list of unsolved problems. So there are some for natural sciences, engineering and medicine, mathematics, statistics and information sciences, and social sciences and humanities. We'll just go with engineering for right now. So what? Yeah, it's very interesting. So, okay, unsolved problems in biology, non-human biology. Unsolved problems relating to interactions between organisms and their distribution in the environment include paradox of plankton. The high diversity of phytoplankton seems to violate the competitive exclusion principle. Like there's a list of all of these questions. How about human biology? Handedness. It is unclear how handedness develops, what purpose it serves, why right-handedness is far more common, and why left-handedness exists. I want to fucking find the answer to that, Og. I want to know over the course of my life what handedness is. Another thing, laughter. While it is generally accepted that laughing evolved as a form of social communication, the exact neurobiological process that leads to humans to laugh is not well understood. I want to understand that one. I want to know everything about laughter. Eventually, I think AI is going to be funnier than humans, and I want to know everything that it can know about comedy. I do, but I think the soul is we can no, I mean you could just deliver the AI jokes from a human and perhaps give them that soul that you want. Give it 10 years and it will be able to create a stand-up comedy special that is indistinguishable from reality and is also funnier. It will take every single joke that is watched on Netflix and the amount of times that people laugh at them, and it'll build that into an algorithm and know absolutely what people think is funny, and they can add soul to it and make you laugh, make you cry, make everything happen with it, just like normal. Uh, Another thing I want to understand, I've always wanted to understand this since I was a little boy, is yawning. It is yet to be established what the biological or social purpose of yawning is, but it's always been something. Dog, we don't know. I want to figure it out. Heritable components of homosexuality. How to reconcile evolution with the heritable components of human homosexuality. Homosexuality is prevalent across human societies, past and present. These facts constitute an evolutionary puzzle. Decline of average human body temperature since the 19th century. Medical data suggests that the human body temperature has declined zero point 0.6 Celsius. That's why I want to figure these things out. The cause is I agree with you. The first thing we're going to do, absolutely. As much as I am a warrior for social justice, we need people studying engineering and nuclear physics and medicine and all of these things as we move into the 22nd century. Another great question. That's okay. We can get you into that. You can be a computer engineer. So how do you do it? Essentially, just through certifications. You don't need a degree for it. Once you already have your degree, you'll be fine. Another great question. Why are there blood types? Yeah, so mechanical engineering is generally like how machinery works, and computer engineering is how software works. Another great question, why are there different bug types? Or why, uh, well, like, why do we sneeze in the way that we do? Human sex pheromones. There is contradictory evidence on the existence of human pheromones. Do they actually exist? And if so, how do they affect behavior? I always thought that they did exist, but all right, here's one. Existence of the Grafenberg spot, the G spot. Does the G spot actually exist? If so, is it present in all women? What exactly is it? Yes, it does exist. In every chick I've met. All right. Extinction of archaic humans. Why did archaic human species such as Neanderthals become extinct, leaving Homo sapiens the only surviving species of humans? These are really great questions. What is the biological function of sleep? What is the purpose of dreaming? What are the underlying brain mechanisms? What is its relation to anesthesia? Neuroplasticity. How plastic is the mature brain? General anesthetic. What is the mechanism by which it works? Neuropsychiatric diseases. What are the neural bases or causes of mental diseases? And it gives a big list. Neural computation. What are the different ways of neuron and what are all the different types of neuron, and what do they do in the brain? And I mean, that's just one of them. That's just the brain one. They have all kinds, and I mean, it'll take us years to go through these and to answer them and that. But you're absolutely right. Once I go viral, the first thing I have to do is get to this list of questions and say, all right, people, I need everybody to pay attention to me. If you are interested in the brain, I need you to look up these questions. If you're interested in medicine, I need you to look up these questions. If you don't know in what to be interested, we're going to find something for you. Whether you're interested in essentially, go ahead. Oh, no matter who you are in society, we have a place for you. We have opportunities for you. So there are these list of questions that we have. But let's say somebody's like, look, I don't want to answer one of those questions. I want to do something cool, Rabbi. I'm like, okay, well, what's cool? They'd be like, I don't know. You tell me. So then I would go, the next thing I would go to is this list of emerging technologies, and I would read them the same similar shit. This is fucking fascinating. I don't know why we don't discuss it. I don't know why we don't discuss it in just society. All right, so what are they? What are emerging technologies? These would be things like agricultural drones, greenhouse, like floating greenhouses, saltwater greenhouses, bioshelters. What else? Desorption. What's desorption? Where you make agriculture in semi-arid land. How about in construction? Adaptive structures that respond to different conditions. That's an active structure. We have 4D printing. We have weather-controlled cities, colonization of other celestial bodies, electronics and IT communications. We have, of course, like AI counsel, like an AI lawyer that can help with scientific projects, government, army, corporate governance, film and book creation, inventions. Essentially, we've got cryptocurrency with Bitcoin and Ethereum. We have civic technology like smart cities, democracies, open data, intelligent environment. I love this idea. Digital scent technology, smell-o-vision and I smell, where you can like smell stuff digitally. Just all this shit is really, really interesting to me, and I don't understand why we want to talk about it. So once I go viral, guess what we're talking about, Og? Excellent. We're done. No, no, actually, it's according to their rules, it's fine to stream someone who's been banned from the platform. I'm interviewed all the time by people on Kick, and they're not banned. Doug, so if you're gonna stream on Kick, if you're gonna stream on Kick, the best advice I can give to you is to multi-stream. So you stream, Okay, why not YouTube? Yep, yep, yep. I know exactly the issues that you've gone through. So you want to use Rumble, Rumble. It allows for unlimited for free. So I'm live on 33 different platforms right now, Og. Word dog. Here's what I'm currently live on. Dude, it's a game changer. It changed my life about 6 months ago when I figured out how to do it. So before I was just on YouTube, but now I'm on YouTube. Well, I was on Instagram too, with those like little machines that I have. But one moment, I'll read them all to you. I have them listed in here. It's fucking. I have 33 different ones. I have so many that sometimes the streaming platform like goes out of business while like because there are just so many of them. All right, so you can find a list of the ones that I'm on in the section called platforms. So I'm live on YouTube. Kick's the only one I'm not live on. Twitch, Rumble. I'm live on Twitter. I'm live on Africa TV. I can be live on TikTok. I'm live on Discord. I'm live on Billy, Vaughn Live. Like these are the ones that are like from Asia. I'm live on Telegram. I'm live on Facebook. Live on uh, Locals. I'm live on Camfrog. I'm live on Vigo Live. I'm live on Loco TV. I'm live on Nemo TV. I'm live on No Live. I have a Spotify podcast now, so I have I have a definite footprint there. I'm live on D Live. I'm live on YouNow. I'm live on Breakers.tv. I'm live on Trovo. I'm live on Vault. I'm live on Odyssey. I'm live on FC2 Live and Arena.tv. And I'm sure I'm live on some other ones. There's some adult ones I'm live on. People get mad at me on the adult ones because I don't take off my clothes, but I just use it because I can stream on there. So here's what you do. You go to Rumble and you create an account, and then perfect. So then they have this thing. It's super easy to use too, and you can start making money on it immediately. So, and they just started June 1st, so like 2 months ago, the ability to make money on Rumble. Yes. So once you create an account on Rumble, on in the upper right corner, I think it says like you're gonna want to look for something called Rumble Studio. It's in like a drop down, and there are like three things. There's like upload a video, browse videos, and then like Rumble Studio. I think that's where they store all of the data. They're coming out with a lot of cool stuff though. Apologies, go ahead. Oh yeah. Look in the upper right corner. It's right next to where your account information is. Excellent. It's phenomenal. So it gives you all of the same opportunities that you had with Restream, except unlimited. You can have as many RTMP streams as you want. Yes. So there is one little hiccup with Kick. Oh yeah, it's so you're gonna want to learn this. Yeah. So that stands for real time messaging protocol. It's like, okay, what is that? That's that little stream key that you need that allows you to stream on multiple platforms. Yeah, exactly. Now you're still gonna want your Streamlabs account. Here's why. For some reason, Kick does not in either one, both of them work. The one that you want though is Rumble. So what you'll be able to do, whatever you were using, Restream or Streamlabs, they have a they have a like an exported stream. You take the one from Streamlabs that Kick is connected to, and you run that through Rumble, and you can restream on Kick. That's okay. So absolutely, and I know that was a little complicated. Okay, so you use Restream or Streamlabs? Yeah, that's okay. Okay, Streamlabs. So Stream Streamlabs has like an RTMP key. So basically, you put your kick RTMP key into Streamlabs, right? Okay. And then Streamlabs has one that you can put into like OBS. Do you know what OBS is? Okay. So what you want to do is take the one from Streamlabs, the RTMP key from Streamlabs, and you're going to want to put that in Rumble. Why? I'm not exactly sure why you can't just put the one from Kick into Rumble. I don't know the answer to that. But I know if you take the one from Kick and put it into Streamlabs, and then take the one from Streamlabs and put it into Rumble, it will work then. And you'll be multi streaming on different platforms. And the goal, I'm telling you, Og, is to create accounts on all of those platforms that I just named, even the more, esoteric ones. And because it's free. So create as big of a footprint as you can. If people in South Korea become your fan because you stream on their platform, that's all the better. Dude, it's a game changer. So you use that for as long as you need to until you become what's called KCIP. That's Kick Creator Incentive Program. And what is that? That's where they pay you to just stream on Kick. They pay you hourly, like $16 an hour, something like that to start. And you can also make more if you like gamble on their website. No, because I'm banned from the website. Yeah, Kick. No, it's totally legitimate. Anybody who has a green check mark next to their name is KCIP, which means they get an hourly rate paid from Kick. Um, I can teach you how to get it. So what you do is there's some loopholes. The first one is you would just create a robot to create accounts and follow yourself. So all you need is 75 people to follow you. So, okay, fine. Then what? You use that same bot to create accounts that will chat in your chat. All you have to do is have them have 300 unique chatters. So you just create your bot. It's really easy. There's no coding involved. It's literally you just have to press the record button and it'll record all of your clicks on the screen when you create an account. And then when you're done creating the account, you hit stop and then you just can loop it and it'll basically always create accounts for you and follow you and type in your chat. Okay, so what does that do? That gets rid of two of the requirements. Another requirement that you have to have is you have to stream like 40 hours in the last month or something, which anybody who is like a serious streamer is going to be doing that, so that's not a big deal. Then what do you have to do? The two that are more difficult, you have to have 25 subscribers, but that's actually not that hard. You just have to, yeah, you can fake that. So the way that you fake that is you buy the subscribers yourself, which is $5 per month, and so that's going to be $125 a month, and it depends. It's as long as they need you to stream, or as long as they need to verify you. But you're going to get of that $125, $119 back because you get 95% of anything that's given to you, and Kick gets 5%. That's why Kick's really attractive to people because it's a 95-5 split as opposed to Twitch, which is closer to 50-50, or YouTube, which is closer to 50-50. So, what does that mean for the user? It means that you just have to buy 25 of these subscriptions and you're going to get all the money back except for like $6 of it. Okay, so all of that can be done. All right. And then the last thing you have to do, which isn't that hard, it just takes a little bit of startup capital, is you have to buy, well, you don't have to, but I don't know uh, anyone who could do it any other way unless they were a really, really attractive person. Um, you will have, or have like a really huge social media following from something else. Uh, what you'll do is have to have 100 simultaneous viewers for your stream. You have to average that. So it's like, well, Rabbi, that's really difficult to do. And it is. So you just buy those. So how much is that? It's like $100 a month. So essentially for $100 a month plus the $6 that you'll need to pay for the subscriptions in total once you get all your money back for like, but let's say I really it's like from something like $110. Let's say you're gonna have everything you need to have 1 month good to go for the Kick Creator Incentive Program. Now, I know some people who have got Kick Creator Incentive Program in 9 days. I know other people, and this is by far the majority of people, they have to wait anywhere between 6 months and a year. Yeah, they had a big social media following on TikTok or something. Yeah, yeah, but once you're verified, then yeah, you got to keep that going. But the thing is, it's really worth it to you then. Think about it. If you are streaming 40 hours let's just say a week and you're making $15 an hour, that's $600 a week. And let's say over the course of 4 weeks in a month, you're gonna be making like $2,400 a month. So of that, $100 of it has to be people watching you, and also you're gonna have to buy your subscribers for the time. But that doesn't mean in the future you won't get your own subscribers and all this money will start going up on its own, and then eventually you won't need to buy viewers. But right at the beginning, it's a good idea. So they have some kind of thing that So they have a thing that says you're not allowed to bot yourself. However, everyone does it, and it's an open secret that everyone does it. So much so that the big streamers talk about it, how they just bot themselves, and the reason why they bot themselves is to get higher up on the kick board. So, like I've heard Action Man talk about it a lot, how every platform is like this. Kick is no different. Twitch is like this, where you have to buy viewers to get more visibility on whatever you're doing. That's okay. I'm recording it, so you can get it on my Sure. So the best recording for this right now. Well, if you ever want to access my stream, do you see in this Discord at the very top? You'll see Shalom, welcome, rule, announcements, and then 24/7 live YouTube streams. Okay, if you click 24/7 live YouTube streams, you can always find my YouTube streams there. You can find 8 different angles right now, including my robots that are working on Kick. And then if you want to find it on Instagram, though, and the best Instagram account on which to probably find it right now, go to an Instagram account called Stop Towel. SOPTOWEL. SOPTOWEL. Now, you're going to be like, Rabbi, why aren't you Rabbi Rothschild 001, 002, 003? Here's why. Because if I ever get my accounts banned, I want to have like backup accounts that aren't related to anything Rabbi or like not as much related to Rabbi. So Soptal is one of those. If you're like, what in the fuck is Sop? Sop is female ejaculate. So if you're like, what the fuck is a Soptal? When you're going at it with a chick, allegedly, sometimes she might need a towel. So that's why I named that Instagram account. Yes. So go to Instagram, go to Soptal, Soptowel, and you'll see Okay, so what happens when you use a VPN? What happens when you use a VPN? Did you clear your cache? Did you uninstall the app? Did you try with a different device? Okay. Welcome, welcome. How are you? We're glad that you're here. Shout out to Kutumori. Kutumori, how are you? Yo, dog. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Yo, dog, how'd you find out about me? Did you find out about me from Kick? Hi. We're glad that you're here. Feel free to just chill. In answer to your question, so it works on other devices, but just not on your phone, right? Og. No, you're good. So it works on other devices, just not your phone. Not IP band. It would be probably IMEI band, which is like your device ID. It also could be MAC address band. Okay, so there are ways around them. The easiest way is just to get a new phone. I understand you don't want to do that. All right, so download Instagram. Let's go through it. And what is the error message you get when you try to log in? That's okay. Let's let's see what it says. Also, dog, I will spend the rest of my fucking life figuring this problem out if it takes me fighting Mark Zuckerberg in an octagon MMA fight to get the answer, or to ensure that Meta ensures that you're back in on your phone on Instagram. I'll make it happen. Absolutely. I need shit to do. Look, if we're gonna live forever, do you know how much shit we have to do? I mean, there's a lot of shit we're gonna accomplish, and one of them is getting you back in your Instagram account. All right. So you're downloading Instagram. Also, there's another Instagram, I think. It's called Instagram Lite. Or can you see if they still make this app? I know, no one has. I don't even fucking know if it's still a thing. But look at it. Type, or I'll look it up too. Instagram Lite. It's like a, a light. Okay. Are you Okay, so it just tells you incorrect password, even though it is the correct password. Okay, so um, just one moment. So you already tried? Okay, just one moment. We are gonna take a look in the App Store. What iPhone do you have? Okay. No, uninstall the app totally. Okay. And you just reinstalled it. Okay, just one moment. They used to have something called Instagram Lite. Maybe it's just on Android. Oh, you're on iOS, right? Okay. Instagram, like, oh, they do. They have Instagram Lite, but it's only on Android. Okay, I knew they had something like that. That's all right. It's allows you to use Instagram, but it's not as heavy. Meaning, obviously, like it's light. Okay, what does it mean? You can like upload videos, but like only 90 seconds long instead of like 15 minutes or whatever. You can do all the same shit, but just not as powerfully. So, okay. Um, Now, you, what happens when you say, forgot my password? What happens when you press forgot my password? That's okay. Okay. So, are you sure that's the email that's connected to your account? Well, here's what you want to do for that one. You want to log in through a browser and change your telephone number to be the accurate one. Then try to log in with the app using your new phone number. That's how you do it. Oh, okay, you got the email. Well, then change your email, change your password. Okay, does it always say that? Before it just said, before it said, okay, that's fine. What you want to do is go to your browser, change your phone number, and log in with your phone number using the app. So you log in through your browser, where in the settings where it says, what is your telephone number, you change that to be your accurate number. Then what you're gonna want to do, once you have it with the accurate number, where it says log in with email or log in with telephone number, log in with your new telephone number, and then tell me what it says. We're gonna get this. And when you get in, it's such a good feeling and it's such a wonderful like sight when you see it. It's like, oh dude, I got back in. This is amazing. Okay. And so it never lets you change your number. Okay. You don't have any access to that other phone number? Okay. Then can you add a phone number? Okay. Do you have a computer you can use? Okay. Um, can you change your email? Okay. Next thing I would try is to create a new account and log it in. And then there's another option once you log it in to add an existing account. And I would do that with the one that you want to get in. Yeah. Oh, oh, it's not just yours. Okay. So then yeah, then they have your phone on lockdown. Okay. So use a VPN now. Try it with a VPN. Yeah. Germany. They have probably some of the best um, privacy laws. So does Estonia. So does Romania. Perfect. Yep, just like you normally would. Perfect. That's the best thing you can do. Dog. I don't know if we'll be able to solve it tonight, but if anything, we'll get it solved. Well, you're talking to the king of getting banned. Yeah, that will. That will. Okay, so you want to word? Yeah, there are some words that you can't use. It's very Big Brother. Yep. I got the same thing when I used the name Maxwell Hill on Reddit because that was Ghislaine Maxwell's Reddit account. Yep. And not only that, I couldn't create an account for years on that same IP. Okay, this time it says incorrect password instead of saying what did it say before? Okay. So what you want to do? Oh, you said I'm unable to log into any account. Can you just go to the Instagram app and just press create an account using the app? Try it again. Try it again with a VPN. Cash? Wait, you have an iOS device, right? Yeah, so let's go through that. That's probably what's fucking you up. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so here's where you want to go. Go to your settings, type in yeah, remove all the accounts. Yep. No, delete the app. Go to settings, go to passwords, and look under the letter I. You should see all your Instagram shit in there. Clear it all out. There's something weird about the Meta login system that I can tell you isn't normal about any other login system I've used. What do I mean? I can log in with an account. I have like accounts Rabbi Rothschild 1, Rabbi Rothschild 2, Rabbi Rothschild 3, all the way up to 100. If I log in to Rabbi Rothschild 50, sometimes automatically it'll just log me into Rabbi Rothschild 40. I'll log into Rabbi Rothschild 60 and it'll log me into Rabbi Rothschild 40. Even though I'll log into Rabbi Rothschild 70 or 80 or 99, it'll log me into Rabbi Rothschild 40, and I don't know why. Right. I think it has to do with like the saved passwords, and usually this is more a problem that I experience on Androids, but I don't think that that's not, it might be the same thing for iOS as well. All right, so you cleared your Instagram accounts, right? Okay. And it's a good move to screenshot the name of them, definitely. That's why you're rocking with the best. It means that you're hanging out with the best people who could be helping you with this. I've been banned more than any person ever. Oh, you're good. Yeah. It's a phrase from a P. Diddy song. You're rocking with the best. Don't worry if I write rhymes, I write checks. No, let's just try it now. Okay. Change your password again. Right. Okay. Um, so you're able to log in with a desktop computer, and but you can't change your email and you can't change your telephone number, correct? Okay. Um, all right. Well, I would recommend create. Okay, go to the Instagram account, Instagram app, and create a new account because that will give you a little, at least an extra option to add an Instagram account once you're already in the platform. That's okay. Let's see what it says. Okay. I do have another way if you want to try it. What you're going to want to download is something called, sure. So there is a program on Windows. Windows. You're going to want both. So on Windows, it's called BlueStacks, and it allows you it to create an BlueStacks, BlueStacks, I should say. And what this does is it creates an emulator on your computer that is an Android device. So you'll be able to use this. It gives you like another device, and you'll be able to log in with an Android device, perhaps. And if you can, we're going to see if we can change your telephone number using that. Yeah, so all we want to do is get it so you can log in with your phone. But right now, your iOS device won't allow you to log in, and an desktop computer won't let you log in. So now we're going to try to log in with an Android device. No, we're not going to try with Apple. We're going to try with Android, and we're going to try to change your telephone number. Yeah. Um, how many pages do we need the website to be? Yep. I I see it. Yeah. So you want to just be continuously running down this hole. Yeah. You're probably going to want a developer for this. Uh, More complicated than I would be comfortable saying, yes, I can do this for you. I think I could do it for you, but I might run into a point where I would get stuck on some code. And so I would probably tell you that if you're going to do this, go to a developer. I can get you a website, a really nice website, a really professional website. It can have video for you, it can host blogs, it can host music, it can do whatever you want it to do. But if you want it to be interactive, that's when you're going to want a website developer. Are you going to actually have to be able to move? Oh, yeah, I'm sure that you can. I, you definitely could get any of that done, you're just going to want a web developer to do it. Um, Depending on how complicated the game aspect of it. So, if I understand, when you go to this website, in order to navigate it, you'll navigate it like this game. Yeah, we could do that. If it's just an animation, so the best way to probably do this, the simplest way, is to create that image in a video and then just play the video on the website in a loop. So what I would probably do, oh fuck. Yeah, no, you are. Can you hear me? Hey, I don't know if my internet's going down. Just one moment. I've been having issues with it today. Just one moment. All right. Can you hear me? Excellent. Okay. Um, so if I may ask, apologies, got a delay. Why could you make this in a video? The zooming with your product? So I'm looking at this. This is the thing you're talking about, right? Okay. So what if you just take your product and make a video where it zooms out towards you and then upload that to the website? Can you hear me? Okay. Um, apologies. Yes. Okay. One moment. Um, that it says download instantly or download in-app player. Um, we're gonna try both of them. Try download instant. There you go. Yeah. Your website? Yeah. So basically, what I would do is whatever kind of thing I want to do with my product, I would make that a video, and then I would just play the video on the website. Okay, so that's going to be different. Basically, is that important to you? So